ball. Bay. We're gonna go row 74. Ooh, clear skies. That look like it's clear skies. Ooh, Ben Lively is gonna be starting pitcher for the Philadelphia Phillies.
Saturday Night Baseball here on the show from AT&T Park in San Francisco. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Philadelphia Phillies and the San Francisco Giants. The Phillies are looking to make history here today. Can they break the all-time winning streak record? We'll see right after this. Jeff Samardzija will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA, and it's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Guys, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, the last game they got to wash that down the drain. They got absolutely boat raced by a big margin. They got to put that behind them, show up to the yard today looking to fight. Everything changes once the first pitch is thrown.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
The mark of a great pitcher is the ability to put people away when you have 2 strikes on him. He wasn't able to do it to start the game. Let's see if he makes the adjustment.
Standing in now, Aaron Altair, as he will line this one into right center, and this is going to get down and should be extra bases. Pereira rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead. And they're right back in business again. He's in with a triple.
Well, there's one way to get our first run of the game across. Good hustle there on an RBI triple, and they're in good shape to possibly make it 2-0 with another base hit here.
So stepping in, Cesar Hernandez. And he enters play today, currently 5th in the National League batting race. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Line to the right side. Catch made by McCutchen. Here comes the runner from third. And not in time as the run scores.
Boy, this one looked like it was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins, as he'll go after the first pitch and promptly line one into left center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. And he'll reach second now with one away.
One team's dream inning is another team's nightmare, right? That's their 3rd hit of this opening inning. This one a double. That's got to have the pitcher pretty upset out there, and the manager wondering how long he's going to go in this one.
Here's Carlos Santana now
as he sends it on the ground to first.
Only play will be to the pitcher covering, and the runner will advance to third now. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Maikel Franco. He's currently 4th in the National League RBI race with a chance to add to that total here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line towards center field. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
Hey, this pitcher better make an adjustment. That's a lot of loud contact. That's 4 bullets in the first inning to open up this game.
In now, Jorge Alfaro. Hard hit ball to second, but right there is the second baseman, and that will retire this. Coming to the plate now, Austin Jackson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Austin.
Here's the first pitch to him. Right over the middle, knee high. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
And he lays off the curveball. Strike 3 called, and that's going to be out number 1. And here's a look at the hometown Giants starting lineup in this one. What's your take as they try to get back to their winning ways, D-Row?
Well, Matt, I'm looking for someone to step up right now. Down 3 runs, someone's going to have to hit a gapper with runners in scoring position. It all starts with the leadoff guy. Find a way to execute and get himself on base. See if they can get a rally started and get back in this.
Panic behind a ball and 2 strikes. 1 out, nobody on. And he takes strike 3 called. Back-to-back strikeouts here to open the home first, 2 away.
Batting third, catcher, Buckner.
Heading out towards shallow right. Altair has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So nothing happening this time around. Second inning now from San. And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Jackson has to roam straight back, but he so next to the plate for the Phils, Ben Lively, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now a flare out toward right center. Coming on is McCutchen, lays out, and he's got it. A great play for out number 2.
One of the keys to being a great outfielder, not being afraid to sacrifice your body. Terrific diving catch there that he made look a lot easier than it actually is.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. He pulls this one into right. McCutchen is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Love jumping out to an early 3-0 lead, but this game is far from over. A lot of innings left to be played. He's going to have to continue to execute out on that mound.
And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
So here's how the Phillies are positioned defensively. And let's spot shadow outfielder Odubel Herrera. One of the best first steps in the game, able to cover a ton of ground. Speed is definitely this guy's calling card, but do not sleep on the arm.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. windup and the 0-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
You know, he's had a very economical start out there. Got through the first.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Stepping into the box, Aaron Altair. He matches up with Jeff Samardzija to get the inning underway. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line towards center field. And that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning.
Hey, there's a base hit to lead off the third inning. Talk about having a lot of traffic, D-Roll. He's given up several hits already, so he's been in the stretch most of the game.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Dan. That is the name of the game for this offense. They're trying to get this guy in the stretch. Hopefully he misses over the heart of the plate like he's been doing so far up until this point.
Stepping in now, Cesar Hernandez.
As he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center.
Oh, and this kicks right off of him.
Left fielder,
At the plate, Rhys Hoskins. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First delivery to him on the way. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. Into the bleachers and gone.
Make it 6-0.
So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Number 31 for him on the season. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Boy, talk about how an inning can get away from you, right? 3-run homer already in this inning. They've yet to give up an out, and this could turn out to be one of those really ugly innings.
now batting.
So now Carlos Santana.
Carlos Santana.
And he hits it hard to the right side.
Panic is there. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Third baseman number 7.
Digging in, Michael Franco. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled off. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Line drive to left. But pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Yeah.
Into the box, Jorge Alfaro. First pitch of the AB is swung on and lifted in the air to straightaway center. Jackson will get there, and he puts it away to retire the. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Here's the first pitch to him. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
I got to believe this is an awesome time for this pitcher to get real aggressive in the strike zone. He's got a huge lead. He knows he can pound and try and polish up his mechanics down and away.
At a beautiful curveball there as that buckled him for the first out of the inning.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. A cold strike on the inside corner. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a curveball in there. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Giants are down 1-2-3. They still find themselves down 6-zip. Digging in now, J.P. Crawford. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
And the Phillies are able to get things started with a leadoff double.
Well, every pitcher gets to start the inning with a fresh slate, and he's out trying to put that last inning behind him. But he's got to be shaking his head right here. A leadoff double on the first pitch, and he's back in trouble again. Things just not going his way right now.
Standing in now, Ben Lively. As Samardzija will get ahead of him here with strike 1.
Sometimes it's all about the stuff you have on a particular day. You take a look inside the numbers. 100% of his first pitches to batters have been for strikes, but the quality hasn't been there. He's going to have to make some changes to turn this one around.
All right, so time for the Giants' Road to the Show report as we see a couple of prospects who are playing very well in the upper minors. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Odubel Herrera, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Lofted in the air out toward right center. McCutchen over to his right. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Ready once again, Aaron Altair. He singled his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit on the ground out to short. Crawford's got it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. We'll get. Here's Austin Jackson, the center fielder, back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, man. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Popped him up. Santana in foul ground. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
The second baseman, number 12.
Into the box now, Joe Panik. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Hit out towards second. To his left, Hernandez. Throw gets him. 2 down. Here's Buster Posey now. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. A ball and no strikes. No runs, no hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Into the corner and slicing foul. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Herrera on the run. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Giants down in order. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Now to the plate, Cesar Hernandez. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Into the cove, but foul. The windup and the 0-1. Right side. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Up next for Philadelphia, left fielder.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Rhys Hoskins. Already a home run and a double for him in this one. From the belt, kicks and deals. Driven nicely into the gap. They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first. It's 7-0.
With that hard double, you get a glimpse to see why this guy is a legitimate MVP candidate this season. Whenever he gets a chance to produce, he seems like he takes advantage of it. Great example there.
Now here comes Bruce Bochy out of the Giants dugout on his way to the mound. And he'll signal for the bullpen. That's going to be it for Jeff Samardzija. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Derek Law gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Here's Carlos Santana now. He swings and he grounds it to short. Crawford to his left. He's there, and a good throw gets him one gone. Now at the plate, Maikel Franco. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In the air to straightaway center field. Jackson is under it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly.
Always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
Ready for another chance? Jorge Alfaro. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High in the air out to center field. Jackson moves over, and the inning is over. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Phillies' eighth. Andrew McCutchen now. They'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. 1-1. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And it's fouled away. Another 1-2 delivery. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
He's just bringing up strikeouts left and right, but what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Giants' first baseman. 1-1. Out in front of this is Belt as he rips this ball foul down the right field line. Hit hard to the right side. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. And, Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. First time up, he went down looking. Shoots this one over to first, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one, and that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Here's a high pop-up. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no run. Into the box, J.P. Crawford. He'll lead things off here in the Philadelphia sixth. And now pitch on the way. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Now batting.
Ready now, Ben Lively, getting to hit for himself here, largely due to the big cushion he's got to work with. First pitch of the at-bat. Sent toward first. Oh, and he misses it. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
You know, Dero, it's not very often that pitchers are able to get some base hits. Even though that's an infield knock, he'll take that every day of the week.
Are you kidding me? From a defensive standpoint, this is rock bottom. I mean, the pitcher is beating out infield singles. What else is next?
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning.
The batter, right fielder.
Stepping in, Aaron Altair. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line toward the gap in left center. That's in for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4. Herrera rounds the corner and is headed home. Now the relay home. And not in time as he just crosses the plate in time.
He didn't fool anybody there because he was waiting on that curveball all the way. Stays back and lets it break right over the heart of the plate. Gives it a ride and drives in a run. Nice piece of hitting right there.
Into the box now, Cesar Hernandez. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Line toward the alley in left center, and he won't get it as that's down for a base hit. And a relay to the plate, but not in time as he's across with the run.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit to left field right there, Dero, and there was a terrific play at the plate.
A lot of fundamentals were on display right there, Dan. Nice throw home from the left fielder, and nice aggressive send by the third base coach to beat them.
Hey, a really good base running. He did a good job of cutting that corner around third base. Able to score on that base hit from left field.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. After it is McCutchen. And that retires the side. So it's 2 runs. Kelby Tomlinson is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Kelby Tomlinson.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. 264 is average entering play. 2 home runs, 9 driven in. He looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2. High in the air out towards shallow right. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out.
The center fielder, number 16.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Austin Jackson. No hits to this point. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1.
He's been pitching really well so far in this one as we cruise into the middle innings. One of the big reasons why, 80% first pitch strike ratio. If he continues that, he might be able to finish this one.
And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
The second baseman, number 12.
And the pitch.
JOHNCAMAC.
And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-1. Fouled away.
He's certainly done an amazing job right here, grinding to get early 2 outs with the number 2 hitter and the middle of the order lurking. He would love to see 3, 4, 5 with no one on base next inning.
On the ground to the right side, backhanded, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Giants are down 1-2-3, starting to look bleak, down 10-0. Back here in San Francisco, This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. So now Carlos Santana, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Jackson will call this one as he comes in to put it away for the first out. Digging in to try it again, Michael Franco, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Here's the first pitch to him. And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. And it's gone as they add still on.
Solo home run.
It's a solo shot here for Michael Franco. Number 18 for him on the campaign as this lead got even wider.
Well, Posey wanted him to waste one out of the zone, but he made a mistake in the zone, and now he's paying for it. It's a game of inches, folks, and they know that better than anyone right now.
Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting.
And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is on the ground over to first. Belt has it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Here's Buster Posey now. It was a flyout for him.
Out for the Giants. Catcher, Buster Posey.
Here comes the first pitch. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Popped him up. There to take it is Franco, and that's your first out.
The batter.
Here's Andrew McCutcheon now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Bounce it to the left side. Crawford gloves it. And there's out number 2. Striding in, Brandon Belt. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
This is the bugaboo on the offensive side. You want to stay in there and work a guy's count and hopefully get into the bullpen. But when you find yourself 0-1 every time, hitting becomes even more difficult.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Giants down in order. They trail in. Stepping in, Ben Lively. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Cameron Rupp is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. Liner towards second, but this will be gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go for the out. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Jackson is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Stepping up now, Aaron Altair, and he'll complete the cycle if he can blast one over the wall here. First offering on its way. On a line, that's a base hit. So a nice job there by the 2-hole hitter to extend the inning for the middle of the order.
Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of his shoes. Aggressive style. First pitch. Base hit up the middle.
Stepping in now, Cesar Hernandez. Swing, and he pulls the fastball high in the air toward deep right center. Jackson is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is. Tommy Hunter is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 40.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. A hit in 2 tries so far.
starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Now a swing by Longoria as this is sent on the ground to short. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. The previous history with Tommy Hunter. He's a .333 hitter. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Stays alive, still 0-2.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Into right field, that's a base hit.
Well, that's just a case, D'Aro. You got to make a little bit better pitches with 2 strikes. Jumps ahead 0-2, and then a couple of foul balls, and on pitch number 5, he squares one up for a base hit.
Yeah, I can't tell you how nice that feels right there. You battle to get and count leverage and fight to get your ace swing off. 0-2, you're almost turned around walking back to your dugout, so that's a nice piece of hitting.
The 1-2. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Hunter Pence will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 8.
Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. The average sitting right at 270 on the year. 6 home runs and 22 RBI. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning. Bay Bridge, and at the other end, the city by the bay as we continue tonight's ball game from AT&T Park. Hunter Strickland enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Hit hard down the line, but this is foul for the first strike. Set to deliver the 0-1. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Here it comes, 0-2. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting, first baseman.
Coming to the plate now, Carlos Santana.
And he's the reigning recipient of the National League's Player of the Month award.
First delivery to him on the way. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Panic is calling for it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Riding in once again, Michael Franco. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Parker is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Here's Austin Jackson, the center fielder. He's going to lead things off in their half of the 9th as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
And the leadoff man in the inning will get the job done here. It's an infield single.
Second baseman, number 12.
Now in the box, Joe Panic, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Just got a piece up the line. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. Reined in. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
Boy, after that base knock right there, Devo, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. Keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, and not trying to do too much.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. The second for one. On to first, and Posey has bounced into a double play.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
Throw on to first will take care of him, and the Phillies will add one more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Well, I'm kind of running out of words to describe how incredible this winning streak has become. Every win just cements their legendary status, and it's not even over yet.
11-0 the final shutout total in this one. The Phils jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Van Lively gets to double digits with his 10th win of the year as he finishes 7 innings with only 2 hits allowed. Jeff Samardzija is slapped with 8 earned runs as he takes the loss. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasker.
Actually, I'm gonna take a break, about 20-minute break.